Hello everybody, welcome to Story Time. In today's episode, we're going to have a story of David, otherwise called Nuneaton versus Goliath, otherwise called Charlton. Now, Nuneaton has a wage budget of £40,000 and was in League 2 last year. Charlton, on the other hand, was in the Championship League last year, has a wage budget of £240,000, and their top three players earn more than our entire team. Now, in the biblical story, we know who wins, but in this story, we don't know. So stick around to find out. Hello everybody, welcome to Devotion to Promotion, where we're trying to take Nuneaton from the bottom of English football to the top, unless we get a better job offer from somebody else, which actually is kind of the case right now, and I'd love to get your thoughts on it. But before we do start out, I'd love to ask if people have a moment, could hit the like button. That would be greatly appreciated to get the video in front of more people. And if you're new, please consider subscribing so you keep up with what's going on. Let's jump in and get started. We have a job offer on the table, and it's kind of a big one. Now, let's take a look here. It's West Ham in the Premier League. Offering $53,000 per week. I didn't apply for the job. They came asking if I would interview. I interviewed them. Like 2 days later, they said, what do you want to do for backroom changes? And then 2 days after that, they offered me £53,000 per week. Now, Chairman Jimmy's kind of freaking out here. It's kind of see him squirm a little bit instead of seeing us squirm. Chairman Jimmy came the next day and offered me a huge pay raise from £1.4 thousand per week to £1.8 thousand per week. Just about, what, 30 times less than what I would be making at West Ham. So in real life, this would be a no-brainer. But I'm kind of curious to hear what people think. Should I take this move? West Ham would be expecting that we finish in the top half of the league. And I think right now they sit here. If we look at the Premier League, they sit, where are they? Oh, they're gone. Oh my goodness, they're in 19th place. Dear Lord, and we'd have to get them all the way up to 10th. Now, they've only played 7 matches, so they still have, what, 31 matches left to go. So plenty of time to do that. We'd have a transfer budget of $15 million. I have a feeling like that's a big challenge, but the £53,000 a week, and we could be in the Premier League next episode, is pretty tempting. So let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear your feedback before we get, before I make a decision. I'm going to do this episode, then wait a day or two, and then make a decision. I did delay on them, and I delayed on Nuneaton offer to renegotiate. So definitely should be at a minimum able to squeeze another £400 a week out of Chairman Jimmy, but Champions League. No, Premier League. Oh, it's even, oh my goodness. But anyway, let's jump into reality where we are right now. It's been a good month. The kind of the pinch me, I'm dreaming thing continues here. Let's start right out by taking a look at the standings. You have to go all the way from the bottom to second place. We've been playing really well. We've got 24 points. We are 3 points behind Charlton, and that's who we play today. Classic David versus Goliath episode. They have such a huge wage budget, £240,000. And I did look at their players here. These top 3 players, if we sort by wages, make £10,000 more than our entire team. So classic David versus Goliath match coming up in just a short bit. Let's just fill in a little bit on some of the things that happened though. As we can see, with 7 wins, 3 draws, and 2 losses, and we've done pretty well since we beat Wigan 4-0 in that last match of the month. We snuck by Mansfield 2-1, snuck by Scunthorpe 1-0, lost to MK Dons in a match that we probably should have won. That was a little bit unfair. I think we outplayed them, had the better run of play, and just lost. Having said that, I think Mansfield and Scunthorpe could have either gone the other way. We are still being a little bit lucky here. Burton Albion as well, I think we got lucky there. They probably deserve to win. So all in all, although we're at the top of the table, I still feel like we've been getting the majority of the luck. So when we're playing like the top third teams, I feel like we should be losing. Middle third teams, I feel like we should be drawing. Bottom third teams, I feel like we should be winning. So I think we're better than I was expecting. Maybe mid-table, but I don't think we got any business being up as high as we can be. So with that in mind, the results have been good, and I'm pretty happy with how things are going. And we have had some injuries here, just looking at some notes to the side to make sure I don't forget anything. We've had a number of injuries. We've lost our wingers in particular on offense are out, and we're going to have to sit our right back because he's got a tight calf, and I don't dare lose him. So with a number of players injured here, this could be a tough match for us. Shane Flynn and John Byrne, our wingers on the outside, are hurt. Lapsley's coming back from an injury. Luke Matheson's been playing great, but he's very high and we don't have anybody behind him. So even though this is a big match, I feel like I've really got to sit him because I don't want to lose anybody of that quality to injury. So I'm going to sit him out for a match here and give him a little bit of rest because he's been playing every day. But I think that's pretty much all we wanted to talk about. It's kind of a short episode in terms of before the match, and we don't really have too many going on. I did offer one signing. I'm still trying to reduce reliance on our loanee players, and so I've got one potential signing in, but he's too much money. I don't know, it would put us over budget. So unless something breaks, I'm just going to kind of sit on that and maybe try to do something in January. But I think with that said, it's time to just kind of let's dig into the match here. Let's go right to continue here, and it should pull up the pre-match stuff. We got a trial list here. Sorry about that. I usually clean these things up beforehand. I'm still a little bit rusty. Should pop up any second now before we get our fixtures. Pretty excited about today. We're playing at home. Nuneaton offer me a new contract. Let's delay that for 1 week. Yeah, that should be fine. Nuneaton agreed to delay. Okay, good. Barbara, blah, blah, blah. This is backhand stuff. Sorry, usually this is all cleared up. I am excited about this. We're playing at home. We're going to go in our conservative formation. He's fine. Okay, come on, people. Match preview. Here we go. Finally ready. Match preview. Yes, they are favored, as one would expect, even though they are playing away. They are kind of, having been just relegated from the Championship League, they're pretty strong here. This is our lineup for today. We have not been scoring from our strikers. Zanseller or Morgan Jeffs. Scrimshaw has been kind of scoring as a substitute, kind of a super sub. But other than that, it's been kind of our wingers and our midfielders have been putting balls in of late. And Holmes, of course, I think he's still at 5 goals, the same as last time. But we've been a little bit of a drought from striker. So I'd like to see us break that. Kind of going through, we've been alternating Braga and O'Brien at goal. So Braga's going to play today. This is pretty much our starting defensive line, except I feel compelled to give Matheson a day off just because he's getting reports of getting hurt there. Kirby, Bayless, and Delcroix are starting at midfield. Bayless has looked really well, really good since coming on. Lapsley, who got hurt in the last match, is good enough to go, but we're going to have to pull him out at some point. I don't think he'll make it all the way through. Our backup left winger, Andrew Robinson, has actually played really well, but Shane Flynn has played really well, but he's hurt right now, and then Zanseller is back at striker. So let's submit this team, and let's get started. This should be interesting. I hope we don't get killed. We're going to go with our 4-1-2-3 here just because I think we're playing against a team that's considerably better than us, and it could be a rough match here. Let's go, Ivan. I think Leko is, their striker, is the leading scorer in the whole league here. Let me take a quick look. Yeah, 6 matches, 5 goals. He is just kind of insane. So I think, actually, I wonder if we want to man mark him. Can we man mark him? I don't know how to do that. I probably should. I probably shouldn't say I don't know how to do that having played this much. But let's see how things go first. Let's go out there and give these fans their money worth. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. And then I have faith in you. Our usual talk here. Our sermon end team talk. And let's start this out. I might see how things go, and then I might try to figure out how to put man marking on Leko. Maybe we could put Holmes on Leko and see what happens here, because I have a feeling if we don't pay particular attention to him, this could be a field day for him running amok in our backfield. Nice! Dickens looking good at left back. Snubs out that initial foray into our half. 5 minutes in, things are quiet. We've got the first shot, but nothing much going on. I would take a draw with this. That would be fine, although play more direct passing play. That might actually make sense for this match, but not yet. Let's demand more and see if the old demand more. Holmes pressured by the feedback. Holmes, by the way, is still ticked off at me, and nothing I can do will make him feel better. Wow, we've got 7 shots here, 58% possession, and they have yet to get a shot. Let's tip this a little bit positive here. That's initially pretty good here. And we tip it positive, we get a highlight. Seller has had, although the striker hasn't scored, he's had some good assists here. That was such a good opportunity. But it was Dickens, our fullback, and we're not going to get a lot of offense out of that, I think. They get their first yellow card. It's been a blistering match here. This might be so far the fastest 30 minutes I've played in Football Manager here. Fernandez coming in. This feels a little bit dangerous. Maybe Morgan's going to get a second yellow. Uh-oh. Cessignon Is that the Sessegnon? I don't think it is. That wasn't much of a shot for a team with a 240,000 pound wage budget here. Robinson's nervous. Whoops, let's pause here. Pause, pause, pause. Missing the clicks. And demand more. Probably should have gotten creative, but let's see how they respond. Both teams a little bit nervous. Well, there you have it. There were 2 highlights in that half. This match could take about 4 minutes at this rate. Look at that, though. 9 shots to 2. When we played balanced, we had 7-0. So maybe we want to go back to balanced? I'm not sure. And, wow, Kellum Kisse's played well out there, subbing in for Matheson. We've been the better team here. Just keep doing what you're doing and we'll be fine. Yeah, let's try that. Sure. Defense. Weren't that bad, but I believe you can improve. Sure, we'll do that. How's everybody playing? 6.5 from Robinson. Yeah, he's weaker out at wing. I could bring in Pennant, but I think his match sharpness is like 50-something%, which isn't pretty bad. I'd like to avoid that if we have to, but we'll see how this goes here. Maybe you can sneak one out. We've been getting a lot of penalties that have been awarded to us and converting them, and that's been the difference, I think, in 3 of our matches so far. And again, those feel like kind of 50-50 things to me. This is a rather encouraging start. I love it when Dickens gets the ball. He seems to, yeah, do really creative stuff, like fall down. But actually, he drew the foul. That's good. Dangerous position here. Oh, could have been better. Not what we were hoping for. He looks afraid to kick it. I think he's intimidated. Maybe not. Uh-oh. This is Leko. Crazy stuff. Ooh, nice save by Braga. Extending to his left. Come on, boys. Let's go. We can do this. If we could pick out a win here, that would be fantastic. They are extremely focused. Let's do this. Robinson's still nervous. Maybe can I say something specifically to him? Let's try that. Shouts. Let's do calm down. Calm down? No pressure. Let's try that. And let's go to Robinson. Confirm shout. Let's see how that works. Play. Now you shouldn't be nervous. Calm down. No effect. Whoops. We got a yellow card on Bayless. Let's clean that up. Tactics. Yellow card. Add ease off tackles. Okay. Confirm. Let's check it. 60 minutes now. Let's check for some subs here too. And how are people playing? If we could sneak 1 goal out here, that would be Seller not playing well, Robinson not playing well. None of our attacking front 3 are playing very well. 6.6, 6.5, and 6.5. Midfielders are holding their own, looking pretty good. If we could sneak in, you know what I wonder we could do? Can Lapsley play on the left? He can. So what if we did this just to get a little bit creative? Let's put Robinson out on the left. And would he be better as a winger support? Oh, he's not that good on the left. I don't like that idea. Let's stay with what we had there. So it's time for maybe a sub here, maybe in 5 minutes or so. We could try to flip. Let's try to flip Kirby and Bayless and see if that does anything. So central midfielder attack and central midfielder support. And he should be get further forward. And I want him to... Oops, personalized. Sorry. I'm still kind of, not having played for like 6 weeks, some of these things, they just kind of, they slip away from here. You want him to shoot more often because he's got good long shots. Let's try that for 5 minutes and then we'll make a sub here and see how things go. Robinson's still nervous. I only have 1 left back. Okay, here we go. This could be promising. Delcroix, back to Dickens. Oh, Dickens got a yellow card. I don't think I've set him to Bayless. Delcroix moving it up. Short passing. Maybe we want to go more direct. I feel like we're outplaying them, though. We haven't had any good... We've had, what, 1 good chance? Here we go. It's looking pretty good. Lapsley cutting inside. Nice cross. Falls to Bayless. Bayless to Robinson. All that for that shot. Wasn't all that. Dan Bookins has been booked. Yeah, we want to make changes there. I love it when it comes up right away. Sometimes it's like 10 minutes later and it's completely useless. It's like, why are you waiting 10 minutes to tell me? Crossed in front. Ooh. Bayless. Seller. Robinson. We're sniffing around the goal here. Bounces off. Holmes picks it up sharply. Robinson. Oh, got to be better. Okay, now Robinson's still nervous though. Come on, man. Okay. I think we can bring in Pennant. Pennant can play on the left fairly well as a winger support. Let's try it. He's only 52% match, but Robinson's tired and not really doing that much. And he's nervous, and he's spreading his nervousness to Bayless. And let's do that, and let's demand more. I have no idea if that's going to work. 11-5, though. Looks like they're trying to defend narrower. Interesting. Nice! Pennant comes in and steals the ball. Be a hero. Make me look smart. Going the wrong way. Drops it off. He gives it up to Leko. That's okay. Good. Oh, not very good. Get it. Get it. Yes, Dickens picks it up. Whose highlight is this? Is it theirs? Is it ours? Come on, Braga. Find someone. Okay, that's going to us eventually. Thompson to Pennant. Back to Pennant. Into Seller. To Pennant. Oh, so close from the left-hand side. 10 minutes to go. Let's make our final substitutions here. Feel like we have some potential to do something dangerous. Now, Zenseller has not been playing very well. Let's bring in Morgan Jeffs and make him an attacking forward, advanced forward. Lapsley has played well, but he's pretty tired. Let's bring in Bairn. We'll just trade out our whole offense. Let's do inverted winger, no, inside forward attack, because he's left-footed. And I think Thompson, have we got him eased off tackles? No, we don't. Ease off tackles. Got a number of yellow cards here. Confirm changes. I think we're okay. Let's try that. I feel like things have been somewhat okay. Let's go. Uh-oh. This is not somewhat okay. Oh! Those make me so nervous, those free kicks from down in there. Let's pause and do Tom Bayless has been booked. We did that. Oh, maybe when we switched positions, it didn't pick up the change here. Let's go get creative for the last 5 minutes. Come on, boys. Let's sneak one out. Let's stun Goliath with a last-minute slingshot. Come on, boys. Get there, get there, get there. Yes. All right. Bairn can dribble. That's about all he can do effectively at this level. Oh, finish. Bayless. No, not right. Okay, 4 minutes to go. In extra time. This feels threatening. Blocked. Good. Delcroix, pick it up. Positive. Something positive. That's not at all positive. Oh, Leko's the... Are you... It's like a U8 goal. This is hard to watch. Really? I have no words. He is a man, but he... Good Lord. Okay, pause. Here we go. That's... No, oh, we're okay. Come on, let's... That's why we play the games. Let's go. Let's give up the shorter passing. Let's push everybody up out of possession. We're going for it. I don't think goal differential doesn't matter. Let's get stuck in. Use offside trap. Distribute quickly. Sure. Shoot on sight. Very direct. Time wasting never. Let's go. We got to go pitch. Confirm changes. Play. Come on, boys. And can we shout again? That doesn't matter. It's all over, isn't it? Damn it. God. So there you have it. Goliath beats David. 13 shots to 8 shots. 54% possession to 54% to 46. They get that one dinky little goal. Did you see? It was like a little, it was like bloop, and it went right in. Gah! Oh well. Such is life. Tell the boys that the performance was disappointing. Not really. Unlucky boys. Yeah, that's better. End team talk. Let's get out of here. Gah! I can't believe that. That's one of the cheapest little goals I've seen. That's so disappointing. So instead of being tied for first place, we're now 6 points out of first place, dropped down into third place, tied with Coventry for fourth place, in the playoff spot, 3 points behind Fleetwood, and we've lost 2 of our last 3 matches now. That's disappointing. Who do we have up next, though? Oh, well, we'll bounce back here. Let's shake this one off. Crawley Town, Fleetwood coming back. Oh, the Colchester rematch would be a pretty good one here. I think that's... Colchester is not a rematch. We haven't played them yet. Or Exeter City. We'll come back for one of these. Probably one of the first 2 in this month. It looks like we have relatively... Maybe we'll play 4 and come back for Exeter City there. Thank you so much for coming by. If you enjoyed the episode, please give it a like. If you are new again, please consider subscribing. We will see you again on the next episode. And if you remember, I would love to hear your thoughts on the West Ham job. Now that we just lost there, I'm thinking, maybe. I'm inclined to stay, but I would love to hear people's advice as to what we should do and to go for it. I'm kind of excited where we are, thinking maybe, yeah, we'll see how things go. But we'll be back next episode as our saga continues to unfold here. Have a great day. Stay safe. Stay healthy.